Berlin. August 26, 1940. 12:20 a.m. The sirens begin to scream. Not drills. Not exercises. Not practice. Real sirens. Real panic. And somewhere above the darkness, British bombers are coming. 1 year earlier, Hermann Göring had sworn this would never happen. If an enemy aircraft ever reaches Berlin, he bragged, then my name is not Hermann Göring. You may call me Meyer. So here's the question that changes everything. How did just 29 British bombers shatter the myth of German invincibility and provoke a decision that saved Britain and doomed Hitler's war? This raid caused almost no damage, but it triggered one of the greatest strategic blunders in military history. Berlin wakes up confused. People sit upright in bed. Neighbors peer from windows. Mothers clutch children. Air raid sirens in Berlin? Impossible. Because Berlin is supposed to be untouchable. Hermann Göring made sure of that. He didn't just promise protection. He performed it. Chest out. Uniform dripping with medals. Confidence so loud it felt like armor. If the enemy reaches the Reich, he laughed. Call me Meyer. Not just any name. A Jewish name. The ultimate insult in Nazi Germany. He wagered his honor, his identity, his power, and the German people believed him. Why wouldn't they? Poland had fallen in weeks. The Netherlands collapsed. Belgium shattered. France, gone in 6 stunning weeks. The Luftwaffe ruled the sky. Germany felt unstoppable. Solid. Permanent. Inevitable. But history doesn't break because of strength. It breaks because of ego. Summer 1940. Western Europe is conquered. Only one enemy remains. Britain. Isolated. Outnumbered. Exhausted. Hitler expects surrender. Churchill refuses. We shall never surrender. To Hitler, it sounds theatrical. Empty. Desperate. What can Britain really do? He asks. Göring has the answer. Destroy the RAF. 4 days to break fighter command in southern England. 4 weeks to wipe it out entirely. Then comes the invasion. Operation Sea Lion. Everything depends on air superiority. On paper, it looks inevitable. Germany, 2,600 aircraft. Britain, barely 700 fighters. The assault begins in July. And at first, it works. RAF pilots fly 4, 5, 6 sorties a day. Hands shaking. Eyes burning. Airfields cratered. Radar stations damaged. Planes lost faster than they can be replaced. Air Chief Marshal Hugh Dowding watches the numbers fall. He knows the truth. They are close to breaking. The RAF was weeks, maybe days, from collapse. Hitler issues a strict order. Do not bomb London. Not yet. He still wants negotiation. Still believes Britain might bend. Then, August 24th. German bombers lose their way. Or panic. Or ignore orders. Bombs fall on London. Civilian neighborhoods. British dead. Churchill has been waiting for this. He doesn't hesitate. He orders retaliation. Not against factories. Not against ports. against Berlin, the symbolic heart of the Reich. The place Göring swore was unreachable. Strategically? Questionable. Psychologically? Explosive. August 25th. 81 RAF bombers lift off. Wellingtons. Hamptons. Slow. Underarmed. Flying blind. Many turn back. Engines fail. Navigation collapses. But 29 keep going. At 12:20 a.m., the sirens sound. Hildegard Neff, a young woman who will one day become famous, wakes in her apartment. She goes to the window. Searchlights sweep the sky. Flak thunders. Then, the dull, unmistakable thud of explosions. British bombs. In Berlin. No one dies. Damage is minimal. But the shock is total. William Shire writes, "The Berliners are stunned. They did not think it could happen, because Göring promised it wouldn't. No one died, but German confidence did." The raids continue. August 28th. August 31st. September 1st. One bomb lands near the Brandenburg Gate. Another near Hitler's chancellery. Symbolism cuts deeper than shrapnel. Hitler is furious. Cold. Contained. Dangerous. September 4th. The Sportpalast. A crowd of women, nurses, party officials. Hitler steps to the podium. At first, calm. Then the rage erupts. "When they drop thousands of kilograms on our cities," he shouts, "we will drop hundreds of thousands in a single night." The crowd explodes. "We will erase their cities from the map." Applause. Tears. Salutes. The decision is sealed. London will burn. September 7th, 1940. A sound rises over London. Deep. Rolling. Endless. 300 bombers. 600 fighters. The sky darkens. The East End disappears beneath fire. Warehouses explode. Homes ignite. Streets melt. By morning, 400 dead. The Blitz has begun. For 57 nights the bombs return. Coventry. Liverpool. Birmingham. 40,000 civilians will die. But something else happens. Something Hitler never sees. RAF airfields recover. Pilots rest. Planes are repaired. Radar survives. The Luftwaffe wastes itself bombing cities at night. Strategically useless. Emotionally satisfying. Doubting holds. Britain endures. Hitler's revenge saved the RAF. By late September, the truth is undeniable. Germany does not control the skies. Operation Sea Lion is postponed. Then quietly abandoned. The invasion will never come. A Luftwaffe officer later admits, "We had them. And then we let them go." Göring never accepts blame. But his power fades. The promise is remembered. Quietly. Bitterly. "Call me Meyer." By 1943, Berlin will burn again and again. This time for real. Thousands of tons of bombs. The joke is no longer funny. It began with arrogance. A promise made too loudly. A city believed untouchable. The bombs that fell on Berlin in August 1940 caused little damage. But they shattered a myth. And myths, once broken, cannot be repaired. Hitler bombed London to punish Britain. Instead, he saved it. The sirens over Berlin didn't just warn of bombs. They marked the moment. The war began to turn. And history proved something eternal. Wars are not lost by weakness. They're lost by pride. If you want more stories where one decision changes history forever, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because the next promise might be the one that breaks everything.